Hello, and welcome back to the Ennis Farm. We've done a few things since I last took a video, and we're going to kind of try doing a little update here. This trench is somewhere between 1,600 feet long and 1,800 feet long. I ran out of pipe. I was expecting it to be around 16, but it looks like it's a little short for my piping, so trench is definitely longer. And gotta get another 300-foot roll, and I'll fix that, and then I'll have water down here. But solar panels are working great. I mean, I could not have asked for better. I don't usually try to do shout outs, but I gotta say, these things really work well. I like some of the new features they've added to solar panels, at least on the premium side of things. These have a really cool diode system that allows it to produce power even if it's partially shaded. So I don't really lose a lot of power even when I'm getting blocked by the building or by clouds. And so they have been very effective. And one of the most hilarious things I've seen them do, I've seen them produce about 150 watts of power in the middle of a thunderstorm. So there's like no light out there at all, no solar activity that I can see worth a darn. And man, still getting some power out of them. I'm kind of impressed. They're Renology. These particular panels are 320 series, so they're 320 watts each. But there's a new generation that was just released that's 450 watts each with some new features as well. So if I go get panels again, I might try that again and see what the new panels have to offer and see how those features work. So that's my little shout out. Let me get back to my update. We moved my truck from its normal parking place because we've had a lot of activity up here. There's all the trash from the pile. We're going to burn that. And not much has happened inside the house. We've been kind of really focused for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe it's been 4 weeks digging. And we have one tent that survived our digging. Some cables and stuff from our digging project. There's the last of the panels that I haven't put in. I have a total of 8 more panels here. I already have 8 out there. I might put them up later. We'll find out. This tent did not survive our digging project. We had that horrible thunderstorm, and it turned this tent into Swiss cheese, basically. It took it through for a ride, bent every single leg. It's horrible. We're going to try to fix parts of it and reuse it for something else, but it's shot. Sheetrock's still here waiting for the bathroom upstairs for guest bathroom update. We're going to start working on that when we get another rainy day period. We need some rainy day work, so we're going to do that. We've done a little bit of work down here, not much worth mentioning. It was we've only had one real rainy day in our last batch. I brought another ice maker up here because, well, when you have 4 or 5 people up here, it's kind of sad how fast the ice goes. I started wiring the outlets, getting everything ready for the water heater and other stuff coming in. And until now, this manifold here has been pretty much obscured. And I want people to really get to see how good of a job my brother did from my perspective. I'm really proud of him on his dedication to detail and his level of, I'm trying to be nice, dedication. I think it looks really nice. It looks clean, concise. Everything kind of comes down as organized in the manifold, and I couldn't have done better myself if I had 1,000 hours and cared about plumbing the way he cares. So he did a great job. I'm the electrician, and I haven't even finished my little part down here, so I can't say anything to him. Light works. I put a light switch in. I got one more outlet over here to do, and then all the stuff you saw on this side of the room, and eventually I'll finish my stuff in there. Water heater's coming next week, so we're doing that. Installation, I think Roger's going to do that while I work upstairs, if I ever finish the digging outside and burying that trench. But I've wasted a lot of time now talking about retarded stuff. The people probably don't care about. So here's some more retarded stuff people don't care about. We have moved the living room air conditioner upstairs. This is the giant air conditioner for my house, and we're going to be installing it in the next couple weeks or so. Hopefully 2 weeks, but it is what it is. I still have not had time to clean up that stuff, but I am still really impressed. I was kind of talking about the solar panels earlier. So my batteries are floating. We have a 48 volt system, but we're floating at 55.5 volts because my panels are so efficient and so kind of oversized compared to my other system, my storage. They're able to quickly recharge me in about an hour or 2 hours in the morning and put me into float, which is great. Because right now I'm running the air conditioner and a bunch of lights, fans, and everything else, and we're still floating. That's how much power we're producing. All right. Let's go to do some stuff people might think is fun. We did a little bit of sheetrock work in here in the living room. We've switched over to radio communication. Speaking of stuff that's changed. Cell phones don't work here. If you've ever been here, you may have noticed this. So we use walkie-talkies to talk between stations here currently. We finished running the fiber optic, and when that's kind of fully electrically installed and corrected, we may be able to make phone calls between this house and Dad's cabin. But we're still using radios. They work pretty good. This is my kind of living area. My neighbor donated some trash cans, so we now have trash cans up here and we're becoming slightly more civilized. Got some work to do on cleanup. I've been lazy and things have gotten a little crazy. We haven't done much in this room. I'm going to kind of go back to where we have done stuff. We have done trim work on the doors. We've also put in our subfloor, so we're getting ready for hardwood floors in this room. We're going to be using vinyl. And I really love this new floor. I like getting the fact that it's done. The floor does not creak like it once did. Like this section right over here was like a really bad situation. There's not a lot of support beams right underneath this at the same square like zone that the other ones are at. So there's a little bit more air. This led to kind of a more bouncy floor where my bed was going to be. So yeah. The new subfloor tightens all the boards together so they all kind of act more like one. And we corrected some of our early carpentry mistakes, and the floor is a lot nicer. This is where I'm sleeping currently while I'm working. I'm here lots of hours, and it's nice. I still have the same kind of rig for our cooking area, and obviously entertainment to keep from completely going bonkers up here, because when lights go out it gets quiet and I don't do well with quiet sometimes. Bathroom. We're still ready to put tile in, and then we'll tile the walls, tile the floor, put in the vanity, put in the cabinets, and then hopefully put the sink in and hopefully get some running water up here so we can do some stuff that I've been longing to do, take a bath. I also got to get the septic system, I know that, but little baby steps. Even if I just get running water in the sink, that's a huge win for this little building. Oh, crap, I got stuck in my bed. Okay, whatever. So, closet also got hardwood. It's also going to get hardwood floor. And it's ready. It hasn't been glued yet. We're kind of busy. Haven't gotten back to it. But we will get that done, and I'll move the gun safe in there, and the place will clean up nicely. My bed caught me. Okay. I know, I'm sorry, video's getting long. Let me finish as quick as I can. Alright. Like I said, we really didn't do much in here, but things are kind of shaping up. We have a plan of attack for stuff. Sorry about that. This is the guest bathroom. This wall we're looking at right here is not square. This is going to be a problem long term for this bathroom. But we have come up with a solution on how to kind of... Sorry, I'm going to sit down so you can see better. So we're going to put a false wall in there to kind of re-square the wall, and then I'm going to start working on sheetrock in this room here again once we hit another rainy day where we're not working on the water lines coming down the hill. It's going to be a little bit of a project. It's going to mostly involve Dad and I, because Roger has already finished his plumbing and doesn't want to touch it, so it's going to be us. Alright, other sections of weird stuff. I still got some cleanup over here on the main box before we kind of seal this wall. I also need to move that rifle. Let's see here. Pantry's coming along pretty well. I've moved all the drinks out of here. It's the only thing that's really changed. I've started storing stuff in the house. I know you can't really probably tell very well from the video, but I think I got a bit of a rat problem in this room. And I am going to dump a ton of poison in this room in the next couple days. See what I can get rid of, because I got so many turds on the floor that ain't even funny, and I personally don't want to live with rats, so that ain't happening. But that kind of was our major room stuff. As always, I try to go out here, just kind of quickly show off. We're still leaking here. We still haven't had time to go put the my workshop in, and also put the roof overhead so I can replace the upper roof. So that hasn't fixed that problem. We still haven't fixed anything over here. This is still our scrap pile. I think in the last video I showed you guys that we had the new roofs on both sides, and they're all kind of cleaned up and not leaking too bad. So that's up there still. Nothing really has changed in that regard. We're prepping the roof for solar panels, but we haven't cut any holes, so there's nothing up there but, you know, storage material. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Sorry it got a little long. I haven't really made a video in a while, so I kind of had a few little things to catch up on I thought you might want to see. I will take the drone and try to fly that trench before we fill it in, so people can kind of enjoy the level of suffering that has engulfed me and the rest of my family that have worked on this project. And I don't know how else to say it. If you're digging a ditch this long, God help you. I had so many rocks that I don't know how to properly respond to it. So, well, taking too much time. You guys take care. I hope you guys have a great day, and signing off. Cheers. Bye.